Alrighty guys, welcome back to the Football Manager 2023 series. It is the Rangers rebuild. Obviously that means we are playing as Rangers, Glasgow Rangers, the most successful team in Scottish football. But for how much longer? I was looking at the league titles and Celtic are only a few behind. So unless I start delivering on my promises to rebuild Rangers and start making them a good team, unless we can start winning the league title for the next couple of years, we might not be able to hold, that statistic. We might not be able to call ourselves the most successful team in Scotland or Britain or whatever we want to call ourselves. At the moment, we're not having a lot of success in the league. It would be fair to say we are struggling. If we want to look at the league table, we're not struggling. Well, we are struggling, let's be honest, man. We're sitting in third place. Now, we've got a game in hand. We can move into second if we win our game in hand. And if we do win that game in hand, we would only be 5 points behind Celtic. I say only 5. That's probably the wrong way to phrase that, because 5 points is 5 points, and that would be pretty bad after only 11 games. So after playing every team at least once, we would be 5 points behind Celtic, which is obviously quite big after only a small amount of games, and especially big if you consider that we actually got off to a better start in the season than they did. But I'm hoping that we can still turn things around. I've kind of written off the league in Season 1 anyway. I did say that, the league here isn't the objective. For me, the objective is to try and have a decent run in Europe and to win one of the cups. Whether that be the Scottish Cup or whether that be the cup that we will be participating in today, the Premier Sports Cup quarter-final. I'm looking forward to it. It's Rangers versus Hearts at Tynecastle. The winner will advance to the semi-finals, to Hampden. So it's a big game. It's a big game for them. It's a big game for us. Now, speaking of the Premier Sports Cup, the Celtic game I thought was pretty mad. 8-goal thriller against Queen of the South. When that draw was made, I thought, Celtic have been handed a gift here. They've been handed an easy draw. That's going to be a foregone conclusion. But no, it was actually a pretty tough game for them. And that just goes to show you that no games are really easy. You're never really sure what's going to happen. And it did take a late Dyson Maeda goal to seal the deal for Celtic, because they were 4-2 up, but that Connolly goal did give Queen of the South, a glimmer of hope towards the end. But then, like I said, Dyson Maeda made that glimmer disappear. So I'll be hoping today to make Hearts' glimmer of hope disappear. Can we do it? Let's hope so. We'll also have some Premiership games mixed in with a crucial Europa League group stage match. So we're playing in 3 different competitions this episode, and yeah, we want to win them all for different reasons. Obviously, the league we need to try and keep with Celtic. The cup, we need to get to the semi-finals. We need to get to Hampden. If we don't beat Hearts, we're out. And obviously, in Europe, we probably need a win if we want to give ourselves a good chance of getting out of the group. So yeah, that is it. That is what we need to do. As for this Hearts game, before we can even play it, we need to view the draw. So yeah, let's go. So what's the draw going to be? Will we be getting Celtic here? That's the big question. If we beat Hearts, so it's going to be Rangers or Hearts. Oh, it is. So there you go. Basically, if we beat Hearts today, we set up an Old Firm semi-final at Hampden. Don't know if that should give us motivation. I would have probably rather have avoided Celtic, if we're being honest, but the way I see it, if we are going to win this, we probably would need to beat them anyway. So who knows? If we can beat them in the semis, then that means we don't have to beat them in the final. But who knows? There could still be some decent teams in the final. Aberdeen are still in this, and they're doing not bad. They've got a decent squad. So yeah, it's not just Celtic. There is other teams capable of beating us than just Celtic. So we will keep that in mind. But it doesn't matter. We need to beat Hearts first. If we don't beat Hearts, then it's all irrelevant. It's going to be a trip to Tynecastle. It's going to be difficult, but we will do our best here. We're going to be changing up the team quite a bit. I believe I'm going to probably put McGregor in there. I am tempted to put McCrory in, but I feel like that would piss McGregor off. So I think McGregor will be the cup goalkeeper. I just feel like if I don't play McGregor, he's going to be annoyed. But I would have liked to have played McCrory, but I just don't think I can. I don't think I can. I know I can't, but I wish I could have. I could, but then I just piss McGregor off, so you don't know what to do, really. In terms of the rest of the team, though, I believe I may take out Cholak. He's got 15 goals, man. Do you take out Cholak? I think I will. I think I'm going to take Cholak out. I'm not going to put Morelos in up front though. Maybe a little bit controversial. I'm going to play Kamar Roof up front. There you go. On the left, we're going to play Scott Wright. And I'll give Arfield a chance over Tillman. Glenn Kamara can retain his position now. Ben Davis, I think, can come out. We'll play Leon King beside Connor Goldson. I will stick with Tav in the team. And I think we'll keep Goldson as well. So I think that's how we're going to line up then for this match. I want to change it about, obviously, but I don't want to change the entire team. Because, you change the entire team and then before you know it, you've got a whole new team. So we're going to counter and we're going to counter press when we lose the ball here. So let's go. Let's do this. Let's get into it. Arfield and Roof are both lacking match sharpness, but I'm not too worried about that. We can substitute them. It's not a massive deal. As long as they don't die on the pitch, then we're good to go. But yeah, there's the Hearts side then. So they're going with Craig Gordon, Atkinson, Rolls, Kingsley, Cochrane, Devlin, Kiermont, Soglu, Snodgrass, George Grant, Barry Mackay and Lawrence Shanklin. So it does look like they're pretty much playing a full-strength team. I don't think it's the strongest Hearts 11, but it's not a million miles off it. So I don't know, maybe we've went a bit more... I don't know, maybe I think we've definitely made more changes than Hearts have. Look at their recent form though, they haven't won a game in 5. They'll be looking to change that here tonight. And I'll be hoping that they don't. I think we've won our last 3. Yeah, we have. So we've won 3 in a row. I'm hoping that we can make it 4 tonight. We need to make it 4 tonight. There's nothing other than that we'll do. So hopefully we can. Six minutes in, Barisic will get the throw. Throws it short to Scott Wright. Scott Wright, pass back to King. Glenn Kamara plays it to Barisic, left-hand side, crossed in, blocked. Scott Wright wins a header. Glenn Kamara, again, he's to it. Barisic. Barisic, his pass intercepted there by George Grant. And now Grant will find Mackay. And Mackay plays it to Snodgrass. Rolls just playing it up front, and Keo Mortasoglu picks it Barry Mackay. Gary Mackay shoots. Oh my Christ! Gary Mackay, what a shot that was. That was an absolute belter of a shot. I'm glad that the post has saved us. It could have easily hit Alan McGregor. It could have hit McGregor in the ass and found its way into the net, but thankfully it didn't. And Connor Gold's in there, almost giving them the assist. He played the ball straight to Barry Mackay. What was he playing at? I don't know. You know what? We haven't had a shot yet. I need to be shouting at them. This ain't good enough. We need to encourage the players here. Ball in, back post. Connor Gold's in. Oh, penalty to Rangers. It's a familiar saying. Oh my God, Robert Snodgrass has just been sent off. Well, that is completely changed. I didn't even see what he done. I didn't see nothing in that. But I'll take it. Tavernier will stand up. He'll take the penalty. He puts it in. I do feel a bit sorry for Hearts here. I mean, we've been second best in this game. I'm under no illusion to that, but the referee has just sent off Robert Snodgrass. For what? I'm not too sure. But it's happened. He's been sent off. And we now score the penalty. And that gives us the lead in this game. Yeah, so it's currently Hearts 0, Rangers 1 as we approach half-time here in this quarter-final matchup of the, I believe it's the Premier Sports, but I think it's called the Fireplay. I think the Fireplay have taken over sponsorship. So, just a second goal with Scott Wright. We brought him in. He's replaced Ryan Kent today, and he squeezed that one in the near post. Craig Gordon not happy. The Hearts fans don't look happy either. I don't really blame them. It's 2-0 down here. We were not playing well until that penalty, but that seems to have changed the game. And of course, obviously, Hearts were sent down to 10 men. So it was a double whammy for Hearts, so to speak. They were doing alright, but then they get a penalty against and speaking of alright, Barry Mackay pulls one back. Absolutely nothing. So Barry Mackay with a quick goal there for half time. Stephen Kingsley with a great ball over the top. The Rangers defence has to do better. Definitely not good enough for our defence, but yeah, I mean, Hearts then pull one back, but you still feel like this game is probably beyond them. The simple fact is they're trailing and they're down to 10 men. So we will get into the break. I'm not happy with how we're playing, but we need to... they're a man down. Don't let your performance levels drop. That's what we'll say to them. I'm not going to give them too much praise because I just don't think we're warranting too much praise at the moment, if I'm being honest. But we'll see. We will see. Oh yes, nice. Arfield out to Fashion Sakala. Fashion Sakala, though. I mean, that kind of sums up Fashion shooting, doesn't it? Straight through and then just, I mean, look at that shot, man. That's Fashion Sakala in a nutshell. He's got the pace to get himself into good positions, but when he gets there, doesn't have a clue what to do. That summed him right up. Mackay. Barry Mackay. Oh my Christ, what a strike that is! Barry fucking Mackay, what a goal. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that from Barry Mackay. That is an absolute phenomenal goal from the former Rangers man. And you know what, I'll sign him back. I want him back. If that's what he's going to deliver, if he's going to deliver strikes like that, then we need Barry Mackay back at Ibrox. That is, what a goal that is, man. I don't know if McGregor should take some blame, but what a strike that is for Barry Mackay. And he's literally single-handedly pulled Hearts back into this game. And we need to do something. This ain't good enough. 2-0 lead, man advantage, and Barry Mackay again just puts it wide. Holy shit. It's a shame Barry Mackay wasn't the man that gets sent off. Right. Let's make some changes here. We're going to... Let's get the overlaps going. Let's get wider. Because I think Hearts are struggling. I believe they've left a bit of a gap out wide with that sending off. So, oh, Ryan Jackson, what is that? What is that? Kier Motasoglu now charging down Rangers. He will turn around. He will play in. George Grant. Oh my fucking god, George Grant with a goal. And what's McGregor doing? I wanted to play McCrory. I knew I should have played McCrory, man. Ah, no, I'm sorry. McGregor's just done. He's too old. He's fucked. He's beaten. Yeah, well, tactical change. We need more than a tactical change. I guarantee you that. Let's make the subs here. We're going to go Ferry attacking, and yeah, no, I do blame. I don't know if I'm going to waste a substitute here on Alan McGregor right now. Fuck me, and it paused. The game's not paused. I'm going to make some substitutions here. I'm probably going to go 2 up front as we try and find a way back into this game. Roof's done nothing really, if we're being honest. So Roof will be one of the men to make way. Let me see here. We'll stick Barisic up. I'll put... I don't know what we're doing here. What are we doing? I don't know. Right, we're going to go with this. We're going to play... I'm going to bring Cholak on. I think I've got to put Cholak on. And hopefully he can come on and do something. We'll also bring Morelos on because Roof's just not really done anything. We will bring on Fashion Sakala. I'm going to take for Sakala. I'm going to bring on Tillman. And I'm also going to bring on Ryan Kent. But we'll take off Arfield. And then we'll swap Kent with Scott Wright. And actually we'll put Scott Wright out in the right. And we'll bring on Tillman for the middle. We've got one more sub. You know what? I might bring on... we'll bring on Rabbi Matondo for Scott Wright. Even though Scott Wright has scored a goal. So we're going to make all 4 attacking substitutions here. And that will do it then. That's pretty much... I don't know, do we go one more? Do I play Tav? Yeah, we're going to play... fuck it, we're going to play Tav there. No, that's it then. This has to work for us, man. This has to work. And it better work. I mean, I can't believe we're... After being 2-0 up here at Tynecastle, we find ourselves... we need to berate the team because it's just not been good enough. So, yeah, something has to happen in the last 5 minutes. And we do have a free kick here on the edge of the Hearts box. So, I mean, this is a chance to work the goalkeeper. Kent. Oh, he's went for goal. It's Tillman. Malik Tillman, we just brought him on. It's his 10th goal of the season. And has he saved Rangers? Has he saved Rangers with that goal? I tell you what, I don't think we deserve it. We've been mincemeat. We have been, but I'll take that every day of the week. What a goal there. I mean, it's an easy goal. It's a tap-in. He couldn't miss, but it's as good as any. For me, that's as good a goal as any. And we will be going straight in then to extra time. I'm not happy with the performance out there, lads. Do something about it. Come on, we've got a man advantage. This should not be going to penalties. We've got 30 minutes to win it. I intend to win it. in this 30 minutes. Penalties is literally a shootout, so we do not want that to happen. We do not want a coin toss here. It's Kent, brilliant, Kent in, Cholak, and that's it. That is it, and we've turned this one around pretty quickly here. But it should never, this should never happen though. We should never have been taken to extra time. We should never have conceded 3 goals from being 2-0 up with a man advantage, but thankfully it looks like Hearts have run out of steam here. It's Kent. I'll tell you what, he has changed the game since coming on. He had that free kick that literally got parried straight to Tillman, and then he had the assist as well for the 4th goal. So I think Ryan Kent has made a big impact since coming on here. Morelos has passed poor, very poor. Now it's Forrest for Hearts, Alan Forrest, and Goldson just comes across, and that was like taking candy from a baby there. Big corner, Goldson like, give me all your candy, wee baby Forrest, and he just took it off him. So good stuff. Tillman heads it into the path of Matondo. It's Ravi Matondo to Cholak, and now Rangers are beginning to just blast past Heart of Midlothian here. I do feel a little bit conflicted, because I do support Hearts, but I am managing Rangers, so you know what? I've got to take this win. I'm sorry, but I have to do it. But I can honestly admit, man, that we're lucky. We're honestly lucky to be winning here. We threw away a 2-goal lead when we had a man advantage. That's almost unheard of. I'm not sure I've ever seen that before. But it's half time. We do have the lead. I expect us just to see the game out now, and that's it. So yeah, let's just give the wee team talk at half time and move on to this second 15 minutes. Get into the showers, get changed, get ready, leave, go home, and just forget about this game of football, because it was a bad one. Even though we were going to get the win, it was a bad day at the office for sure. And there you go, that's it then. We do get the win. I mean, in the end, most Rangers players played over a 7, but the reality is we just were not good enough today. Antonio Cholak came on as a sub and got man of the match. Al McGregor, though, that could be his last game. I think I'm going to play McCrory in the Cups. I'm sorry, McGregor, but yeah, you just were not good enough today. You weren't. It's what it is. It's factual. A lot of those goals I think you could have saved. So, I'm sorry, but I do believe McGregor's time is up. I would find it hard to give him any more game time, going forward. So, yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. Kolak impresses for Rangers. Of course he did. Cool gets Rangers firing. No shocks. It was good for us. I'm not going to deny it, man. I was happy with the performance. In the dying stages, overall it wasn't good enough. But when we needed a goal and we brought the subs on, they did step up and they delivered. So it was good from that standpoint. It was pretty good. Let's have a quick look at the squad here. I want to see, is McGregor the goalkeeper for the Cup? Did he play in the other Premier Sports Cup? He did. Alright, so McGregor's played all the Cup games. So what I might do is I might just continue playing McGregor in the Premier Sports Cup, and this could be, I don't know, his like last hurrah. This could be his final goodbye. But then again, if we want to win the Cup, then based on the way he played last time, I'm not sure that playing him's a right thing to do, but we'll see. We'll see. I am really tempted to put McCrory in, especially against Celtic, man. I don't know. Although I think you could argue McGregor might be up for it against Celtic. He could, if we play him, he could put in a great performance, but I tell you what, that performance that he put in certainly wasn't great. It wasn't. I mean, he's had one since Premiership game and he kept a clean sheet. He did well. He had a 7.5 rating. He's had 2 Premier Sports Cup games and he's conceded 4. So, I don't know, maybe McGregor prefers to play league games. Maybe he's not a good Cup goalkeeper. I don't know. And up next we have Livingston in 2 days, so we will skip through to that, and then hopefully we can get back to our best and get another win in the league, and hopefully Celtic drop some points somewhere. Alright, looks like we've got 7 players called up then for international duty. It's nice to see 7 players called up. So we've got Tillman and Sands, Cholak and Barisic, Suwosky for Poland, and Rabi Matondo and Lawrence for Wales. I think there's a lot... it's not too disconcerting, but you would like us to at least have a couple of players being called up for Scotland, considering, we are in a Scottish team playing in Scotland. You'd think we'd be able to produce some, Scottish national players, but I guess at the moment we're kind of dry in that area. We do have Ryan Jack. We have not McLaughlin. We do have McLaughlin, Scottish, yeah. We've got McLaughlin, McGregor, McCrory. We have 3 Scottish goalkeepers, but none of them seem to really be in the mix at the moment. I think McGregor he retired long ago from international football, though, so yeah, obviously he isn't going to get called up. Hibernian have just drawn 0-0 with St Johnstone, so that means we're now 3 points behind Hibs, but with 2 games in hand, so we should be looking to move back into second place relatively quickly. Hopefully as soon as the next game, to be honest. We have superior goal difference, so if we do beat Livy, we will go ahead of Hibernian and still have an extra game to play. So that's what I'm hoping happens. That is what should happen. But of course, again, we still need to wait and see. And looks like that's the Scottish Cup second round then getting underway. Lots of Diddy teams in there. I expect by the time we're in, half of those teams well, obviously half of them will be gone, but there'll be a lot less shitty teams there. Alright, McGregor is going to come out again. McLaughlin will just go straight in. Even though McGregor's league form is decent, he was really bad in that cup game, so he's going to get dropped. Barisic played pretty well, but he's got fitness issues, so we will play Yidfan Yilmaz. Let me see. Suter is... I don't know, Suter's not ready to come back yet. Neither's Tom Lawrence. Neither's Hadji, but they're close. They're close to being back, so I don't know. We're not going to put any of them on the bench. Expect it to be out. Yeah, I just don't feel like playing any of them. I'm not going to risk it, but they're close to getting back. We're going to bring in Ben Davis again for King, because Davis and Goldson have got a good partnership going at the moment. I believe Jack and Kamara are the best midfield duo, even though that means leaving out Cholak. Not Cholak, means leaving out Lundstrom. We're going to bring in Cholak for Kamara Ruth. Ryan Kent will come back in. He'll come in for right. Arfield will come out for Tillman, and I believe I'll leave Sakala on the right because, we've got to have Tillman in there. Tillman's playing great at the moment, as is Antonio Cholak. That is our 2 best players, especially in an attacking sense at the moment. So those 2 guys have to play. It's as simple as that. And here we go then. Away to Livingston. No, we're at home actually. We're at home. We're at Ibrox. So this should be... I'm hoping this will be a comfortable win. Livingston then, Davy Martindale has picked his 11. He's went with George, Devlin, Fitzwater, Boys, Penrice, Omonga, Obele, Holt, Andrew Shinney, Joe Nubley, and Ismail Con-Calves. So, Livingston then. Got a pretty decent lineup. They've got some players on the bench as well. As of note, they've got Anderson, they've got Stephen Kelly, they've got Scott Pittman, Jamie Brandon. So they've definitely got players on the bench as well. But so do we. We have players. We have players on the bench. We have players on the pitch. We have players in the fucking doctor's ward right now, trying to come back for injury. So, we've made it 4 wins in a row. Albeit the last game we didn't win in 90 minutes. And if we do not win this one in 90 minutes, then we won't be winning it at all. We'll either lose or it will be a draw. So, we have to make sure we get the job done here in the 90. But our form is good. Like I said, it's 4 games that we've won in a row, despite taking extra 10 to beat Hearts. So I'm confident we can keep this little run going at the moment. We seem to be turning it around. Let's see what Cholak can do. Well, not a lot there, but Kamara actually collects the ball for him. So Kamara has ran through and got that. It's good for Glenn Kamara. It is Yidfan Yilmaz. It is Kamara again. It's Kamara to Goldson. Back to Davis. Jack looking for Tillman. That's brilliant. Oh, I tell you what, Tillman should have played Cholak. And I know Tillman probably thinks he's good enough to slot that in there, but it is literally a tap in. That's a sweaty goal. If he plays that across to Cholak, Cholak can't miss. Oh, and Cholak doesn't miss anyway. Cholak just makes up for it and scores through the corner. Brilliant. Antonio Cholak. This guy has been immense for us this season. And I can't believe, at the start of the save, I wasn't sure whether we should go Cholak or whether we should go Morelos. But for me, Morelos is I think it's Rangers could just done. I'll probably be looking to sell him in January and see whatever money we can get for him. But yeah, at the moment, man, I'm glad Cholak's playing so well because it's made the Morelos decision a lot easier for us. Redfan Yilmaz will run to the sideline, then he'll turn back, he'll keep it in. It's Jack into Tillman, back to Jack. Jack tries to slot it home, but he can only hit the post there. Decent attempt for Ryan Jack. It was close, but it wasn't close enough. And we have created 6 shots here in the opening 12 minutes. So it is all Rangers. George with a bad goal kick. Straight to Tav. Fashion Sakala to Malik Tillman. Tillman trying to run through the Levy defence. This time it doesn't work. Ben Davis first to the header. Oberle heads it away again. Redfan Yilmaz to Kent. Kamara over the top of the defence. And the defence come together. Fashion Sakala on the right hand side then manages to head it on. But again it's George. And George catches it. Fashion Sakala to Tillman. Tillman again looking for Cholak. Bicycle kick. Volley in mid-air. That was a great attempt there. Brilliant there for Cholak. He couldn't get it on target, but still the movement, the play, it's just fantastic stuff at the moment, and we're blowing Levy away. Levy are lucky to only be 1-0 down here. Tavernier hits a shot, hits his own man. Shot bounces off Fashion Sakala, and Levy are still holding on here. Oh, Jack tried to find Sakala, didn't make it. Goldson will come, he'll pick up the ball. It's Tavernier. Goldson into Kamara. Great ball from Kamara through to Fashion Sakala, and he just... Oh, that's a lovely wee dink there over the goalkeeper. Just pokes it with his toe. Sends George the wrong way. I think George thought he was going to go to his right. Instead, he went for his left. He went for the near post. And that is Rangers 2, Levy 0 now. And it's all over. It's literally all over here. We've killed the game off 20 minutes in. Tav almost making it free. Kamara back to Davis. Yilmaz to Kent. Kent back post. Fashion Sakala is free. And it's Fashion Sakala with his second goal of the game. He runs to the corner. He gets the applause of the Rangers fans. And I don't think I could have expected. I couldn't have hoped today would go any better than this. It's just been easy. Really easy. Cholak. And I think we're getting a penalty here. Craig Napier blows for a penalty. It will be a penalty. And controversial maybe. VAR will check. I didn't see much in it, but penalty's been awarded anyway, so Tav, it's not even Tav, it's Fashion Sakala for the hat-trick, and he gets it. Fashion Sakala. Oh man, a hat-trick in the first 35 minutes. That is pretty good there. It's only his 5th goal of the season. He scored more goals in today's game than he has the rest of the season. That's a crazy stat there from Fashion Sakala. We've had 16 shots to Levy's 1. Davy Martindale will be on the drink tonight. Are you on the drink, wee man? Davy Martindale will be on the drink. I'm telling you, it's Rangers 4, Levy 0 at half time. Forget about the team talk. Someone get Martindale a bottle of whiskey. But we will get into the second half, and I don't even need to give a team talk. I'll be making early substitutions for sure. I'm happy with how we've dominated possession so far. Aye, brilliant. Brilliant. What, Davis out to Sakala. I'm about to take Sakala off, to be honest. We're about to make quite a few changes. When the game's done and dusted, may as well make a lot of changes. May as well rotate the team. It's through to Tillman. A little bit of lag, but it doesn't stop Malik Tillman. He puts it in. It's his 10th goal of the season. Rangers are just running away with this. I highly doubt Levy brought that many away fans. That's all I'm going to say. And if they did, I imagine most of them would have left by now. But yeah, good stuff for Rangers. It's 5-0. And we are going to make these subs, so let's do it. Cholak's got a goal. We'll take... You know what, I'm going to take Sakala off because, like I said, he does have the goal. No real point. I'll bring Kamar Roof on, try and get him sharpness. Morelos, I'm going to bring Morelos on because he's lacking sharpness as well. And I try and want to fix that. Stephen Davis, I'm going to bring on for... I'll bring on for Glenn Kamara again to try and get the fitness going. John Lundstrom, I think I'm going to bring on for Ryan Jack. Been a while since I think John Lundstrom actually had a game. And you know what, Scotty Arfield, we bring Scotty Arfield on. For some reason, Barisic looks uninterested. Yeah, we'll bring on Scotty Arfield for. We'll bring him on for Tillman because Tillman's looking a wee bit tired there, looking a wee bit jaded. Livingston seem to be having slightly more success in this second half. Well, they're getting more shots away. They're not really having any success with those shots, but at least they're beginning to create some opportunities, and it's not as one-sided as it was in the opening half. But don't get me wrong, I mean they don't look like scoring, so there is no chance of a comeback. I can guarantee you that. But they do seem to be making slightly more of a game out here in this second half. Connor Goldson to Lundstrom, Kamaroof to Tavernier. Tavernier then back to Goldson. It's Davis over the top to Arfield. He's round the goalkeeper. He must. He's pulling it. Kent back post. Kent squeezes it. Oh my god! He tried to squeeze it in like he was squeezing the last ounce, the last drop of ketchup at the bottle, but he couldn't get it in. He hits the post, and then George just gathers it up. 3 minutes to go. It should just be a matter of the referee blowing his whistle and us getting down the tunnel. Obviously, though, clean sheet would be nice, so let's make sure we hold it for that. Corner does come in. It comes back out to Davis. Davis finds Kent. It's laid off to Davis again, and that's a goal, and it's going to be Scott Arfield this time. Scott Arfield makes it 6, and that is 6 of the best today for Glasgow Rangers, and that will help our goal difference. It will help. Our goal difference has been pretty poor, especially compared to Celtic, so that's 6 goals today. That's massive, and that will help us big time. And that's it. Referee blows. I mean, it would have been nice to see Morelos get a goal there, but it wasn't to be. Nice work, everybody, though. That was brilliant. You know, can't ask for much more. I mean, if we played like that every game, we wouldn't have to worry about anything. You know, we'd be top of the table. We'd be going unbeaten. We'd be winning every European game we play. The trophies, we'd be reigning in trophies, man. We'd be covered in trophies. So, aye, but unfortunately, not every game turns out that way, but that was a good game from us, no doubt about it there. So, happy to get that win, and Fashion Scala getting a hat-trick as well was pretty good. So, Redfan Yilmaz is now 1 appearance away from making 10 appearances, which will trigger a transfer clause that was part of his move from Besiktas. If triggered, Rangers will have to pay Besiktas 250k. Holy shit. I mean, that's probably the reason why he doesn't get played in real life. Rangers don't want to fucking pay that money. I wouldn't be surprised. I honestly wouldn't be surprised. Sakala. Let's praise Sakala. He deserves it. You're superb in front of goal, mate. Keep that going. Keep that going, and that position is yours. Don't get me wrong, it's already his, technically, but if he keeps that sort of performance going, then undoubtedly he will be the main man on that right-hand side position. Although, it is a position that I kind of want to sign a more natural... I want to try and get like a Ryan Kent, but a right-hand side at Ryan Kent, you know? So, I know Hadji can come back, and Hadji can play there, but I still think we need an out-and-out winger, you know, someone that can actually play on the right-hand side and just try and, you know, dominate games and cut defences open down the sidelines and get crosses in. Some recent form analysts here, I'm not too sure what this means, but based on the following, okay, so 15 of our 20 goals have been scored from, so we're scoring all our goals are in the penalty box area. It's probably because Cholak's scoring most of them, and he's always in that area. around that, that 6 to 10 yards out from the box. That's like where Cholak, he's like a predator. He just seems to be lurking in those positions, and when the chances come, then he 100% takes it. Let's have a quick, before we play the next game though, and it's a crucial game, let's have a quick look and see what who's played the most games. Stats wise, it's Malik Tillman. Malik Tillman's made the most appearances so far. He's joint with Tavernier. However, Tavernier has started every game. One of Malik Tillman's appearances has been from the bench. So, and then Connor Golden. So you can see that these are our main three, and then Cholak and Jack, Ben Davis, Ryan Kent's played 18. So this is a core. A lot of these guys that played 18. These are the key players. You can tell that. Who's played not many games? Let's see. Alfredo Morelos has made 17 appearances from the bench, but he hasn't started a game. That's an interesting stat. Does he deserve a start? Should he start? I don't know. I don't think so. No, I mean, I could have maybe started him in the cup, but I decided to go with Kamar Roof. So, I don't know, then maybe need to try and get Morelos about some more game time and see what he's like. I mean, like I said, we've only got up until January, then we have to make a decision on whether we offer him a new contract or whether we let him go. And at the moment, he's not getting a new contract. He's simply not playing well enough. But that could change, I guess, if he gets game time and he starts playing well. But let's see what stats. Let's see what we got here. Playing time. Who's had the most playing time? Oh, this is something else. I don't know what I'm looking for here. Let me see. Future playing time dynamics, risk stats. Is this what I want? General play, passing attempt. That's not really what. No, I just want to see goals. Where's the goal attempts? So that doesn't. Yeah, it does. So who's got the most goals for us this season? Let's have a quick look. It's Cholak, then Tillman, and then Fashion Sakala. Okay, I think that's the only concerning thing. Obviously, Cholak's scoring a lot of goals, and I appreciate them. That's brilliant. Tillman's scoring a lot of goals. That's great. But apart from that, no one's really banging in a lot of goals. And I know Sakala has 5, but up until that last game, he only had 2. So he literally scored more in the game against Livy than he had the whole season. So, yeah, I mean, it's not a massive problem, but I would have liked other players to contribute a bit more. I think the fact that Ryan Kent has only got 1 goal, that's very poor. That is, really, really bad. Alfredo Morelos doesn't even have a goal. I mean, he's only had 16 shots, in fairness. So it's not, but I mean, the fact that Morelos has came on, and I know he's not started a game, but he's made 17 appearances from the bench. He doesn't even have a goal yet. That's poor. But anyway, enough of the stats. We know, at least we're just, I don't know, what was the point in looking at those stats? Probably just to embarrass Morelos, to be honest. Yeah, Morelos, look at this. Look at these stats, mate. You're absolute shite. Since Premiership, they have Hearts taking on Celtic. This could be a massive game. Hearts at home at Tynecastle. You'd expect them to maybe take some. Oh, and they did! Shankland and Snodgrass. Brilliant for those two. Shanky and Snoddy with the goals. It was Jota got one for Celtic, but it wasn't enough. And that means Celtic now lose their first game of the season. We have a game in hand. So if we win our game in hand in the league, we'll only be 2 points behind Celtic. That's a massive win there for Hearts. Thank you very much. I will send their thank you card in the mail. But maybe not the Royal Mail, because the Royal Mail's shit and they take 10 fucking weeks to deliver. Maybe we'll just send Hearts an email and say thank you very much for beating them, because you've done us a massive favour. Of course, it won't mean anything unless we win our game in hand. So we need to win that. I'm not too sure who our game in hand is against, but what I do know is when we get it, we need to be at our best. We need to be performing. So Aberdeen, we play on the Sunday here, and we have the Union Berlin game on the Thursday night. So we need to beat Union Berlin, but I also want the team to be fresh for Aberdeen. So it's a difficult one. I think the more crucial game is obviously the European game, because if we slip up in the league, we've still got time. There's still long time to go in the season. if we slip up in Europa League, we're out. You know, if we lose that game to Union Berlin, we're actually out. So we need to win that 100%. And now it's time for the penultimate round of matches here in the European fixtures. It's not going too well for Scottish teams, so hopefully things go a bit better this time around. Team of the week, look at that, we dominated Team of the week. They're getting 5 players in it. Well, 4 players. I thought Matthews was a Rangers player there, but he's not. You know, you can't complain with that. Sakala and Cholak had to get in it, and Tillman seems to be getting in more teams than not. Looks like Hollander's going to be back soon. I cannot wait to get, you know, all these players back. Hollander, Suter, Hadji, Tom Lawrence. We've been missing them. We've been missing them big time. So it will be a massive boost when we do indeed get these players back. I don't think any of them will be back for Union Berlin. I don't think any of them will be back for Aberdeen. Probably not even back for the Feyenoord game. But I'm hoping after that, that is when we'll start to see these players returning and start featuring in the team. But there is the Celtic unlucky there, only lost 1-0 to PSG. But a loss is a loss. Losing 1-0 doesn't get you any coefficient points, so bummer for them. And bummer for us as well, I guess, because we do want the Scottish League to be up there. We want Scottish teams to collect as many coefficient points as possible. So hopefully we can get the most, hopefully we can get the maximum when we take on Union Berlin tonight. Hearts lost 2-0 to Rennes. That's not great. Okay, Tavernier and Goldson both need a rest, but I can't rest them tonight. Surely not. You know, you can't. I'm sorry. You can't rest them in this game. Let me see. Durang Jack suspended, so we'll bring in Lundstrom. Is that it? Yilmaz. So maybe I take Yilmaz out for Barisic. Barisic has been playing pretty well lately. But you know what? If we play Yilmaz, we have to give Bistikas 250k. So I think we'll play Barisic. I know that's a bit lame there, but we've got to do whatever we can do to save money. That's it. No one else is really going to feature. No one else is really coming into play. So let's go. Let's do this. Ryan Jack's banned. Yes. Well aware of that. Let's get Christopher Jal. Let's get him out. There we go. Let's do this. Let's go. We're pretty much just going with the strongest team that we have available. Of course, we have to take Jack out because he is suspended. And we have to take Yilmaz out because we don't really have the money to afford to pay Bistikas 250k. So aye. But we're going to go with McLaughlin, Tav, Goldson, but Davies, Barisic, Lundstrom, Kamara, Sakala, Tillman, Kent, and Cholak. Look, that front four can score goals. I know that 100%. This Union Berlin side's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's a decent team, but we should be winning this. We should be. I believe we're better. I really do believe that. So let's do it. We're favourites, guys. Should be winning. And not only that, we kind of have to win this. A draw keeps us in it, but if we are being realistic, we need to win this if we want to advance out our group. So, with that said, I shouldn't need to say any more, guys. You know, we should just go out and get the win. Don't let the fans down. Don't let me down. Don't let everybody down. And here comes the players then walking out. Feyenoord are beating Slovako, so and now they've just doubled their lead 2-0. I kind of knew they'd win, but that just confirms it. So yeah, pressure's on us here. We need to win this 100%. We kind of knew that anyway, but now it's been confirmed. So, and I tell you what, not a lot's happening here in the first half. We're 5 minutes away from the break, and it's been a really, really poor game so far. 4-0 Feyenoord, Santiago Jimenez. So yeah, Feyenoord absolutely on fire, and it's half time. Feyenoord are on fire. Huh, pun intended. Pun wasn't even intended there, but it's not bad. Let's see here. This ain't good enough. That was point the finger. The fans expect a win, guys. Get out there and show me something else. That's what I need to tell them. That's what they need to know. Give them the big man treatment. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Not a lot happening here in the second half either. Barisic is looking really tired. Really tired. We're going to demand more now. Let's get slightly shorter. I mean, slightly more direct. Mentality-wise, we're also going to go attacking here. And, you know, we're going to make subs now because we've got 22 minutes and literally nothing has happened in this game. It's been an awful game. So, substitutions are inbound. And let's see here. Borna Barisic looks injured, so we're going to bring on Yilmaz. Do we take Ben Davies? I don't think we're going to take Ben Davies off for the simple reason is I think we need to make attacking substitutions. Kent's not playing great, but I feel like you kind of want to leave Kent on, don't you? Let me see here. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to play two up front. We're going to play Tav here. I'm not even going to bring Yilmaz on, actually. I'm just going to play three at the back. And Yilmaz we'll bring on King instead. And that's that. And then let's move Cholak over here. And Tav can come off. We'll bring on Roof or Morelos. Oh, God. I don't know. We could bring on Rabbi Matondo. I'll bring on Morelos. You know what? Maybe Morelos can finally do something and he can finally get us a goal here. That's what I've got. That's what we've got to hope for. I mean, Morelos hasn't scored all season, but if he scores here, then it could be the most important goal we've had all season. So yeah, this is massive. Ryan Kent's not been good enough. Ryan Kent's playing a 6.3. I'm going to take Kent off, and we'll bring on. You know, Scott Arfield's actually got a good record for the bench. We're going to bring on Arfield. We'll bring on Arfield, and will that do us? Yeah, I don't want to go too attacking because we cannot afford to lose this game. A draw, don't get me wrong, a draw is not good enough. A draw pretty much sends us out, but a defeat definitely sends us out. So we'll leave it for now, but we are running out of time here. Let's see. Let's berate the team because we need to find a goal, and at the moment we don't look like finding anything. Honestly, we could put our hands down our pants and we don't even find our nuts at the moment, man. This is poor. Very poor. Right, we're going to have to go very attacking. And we're just going to have to go tempo, more direct, hit early crosses, shoot on sight, do all that shit. And I believe we have... We've got many subs we have left. 3. God, do we bring on? We're going to bring on Scott Wright for Tillman, and we'll bring on Rabbi Matondo, or bring on Kamar Roof. I'm going to bring on Kamar Roof. I'm not really convinced Scott Wright's the man. I'm not convinced Rabbi Matondo's the man. But here we go. 3 minutes have been added on. Is there anything here for us? How much time are they playing? Not enough time. Not enough time. That's the answer. So there you go. 0-0. Really, really poor there. We edged possession, but who cares? We edged the shots as well, but we had a lot more corners. We had 8 more corners, but none of that really matters. None of that really means a shit because we should have won that match and we didn't. And that probably means the end, if we're being honest, that probably means the end of our Europa League campaign. Because, yeah, I mean, now we're sitting in 3rd place. Feyenoord picked up their 2 points, or 3 points even, so they go 2 ahead of us now. Union Berlin remain 2 ahead of us now. Union Berlin plays Slovakia in the last game, so if Union Berlin win that, we can't catch them. And now it means we have to travel, I believe, to Holland, and we have to beat Feyenoord. So that is our pathway now into the knockout stages. We have to go to Holland, and we have to pick up a win against Feyenoord, and that will not be easy. So yeah, could have made it easier for us tonight by winning this game, but we didn't do that. And now we're in a bit of trouble, and Barisic has an injury too, which is not great. So Morelos is facing a confidence crisis. The striker's now played 18 matches without... Yeah, I mean, he needs something. Rangers have been awarded 181k. Okay, money. Lundstrom suspended as well for the Feyenoord game, so just more bad news, isn't it? Yeah, Morelos facing confidence crisis. Tell me about it, man. The guy The guy can't score for shit, you know. Guy couldn't score if he was a drug dealer, man. Just can't seem to do anything. So yeah, it's not looking good for Morelos. He needs to do something. The only thing I can think of is maybe putting him in the under like fucking 18 team or something like that, and maybe he can score a couple of goals there. El Buffalo can, you know, show off against the kids, but when it comes to playing for the main team, he's not doing it at the moment. So yeah, something needs to happen. Something needs to change here. Celtic lead the player. Yeah, so Celtic are leading the way with the cinch player. Yeah, brilliant. That's what I wanted to see. That does a lot for me. Phil Jones. Could we sign Phil Jones? He's on 110k. I totally forgot this guy actually still plays for Man United. How the fuck is this guy still stealing a career at Man United, man? 110. Yeah, well, that's just not going to happen, is it? Let's be real. There's no way we're going to get Phil Jones, so I don't even know why they would even show us that. Jamal Lewis, non-Irishman. I tell you what, I wouldn't actually mind signing Jamal Lewis if I thought it was someone that we could afford, but the fact that we have Barisic and Yilmaz, I don't think it's a necessary signing. Joe Nibley. I mean, you can see here how low he'd be down the pecking order. Apparently, if we bring him in, he's 11th in the pecking order in his best position, so that kind of rules signing him out. Noah Kenny, Sean Goss. I don't really see Marian Cabraja. I don't think he's had a good start to his Hibs career. I mean, none of these guys are really striking me as Rangers quality. Cameron Devlin, you know, I like him, but I don't know. I just don't really see him as a Rangers player. Callum Slattery, Benny Benenjame, Elon Ewan. I'll tell you what, maybe Barry Mackay. The way he played in the last game against us, those goals. Maybe Barry Mackay could be one of the men to sign. Robbie Dees. Robbie Dees is not a bad player, but nah, so all those players that got recommended to me there, I'm not digging it. I'm not, like, so. Who knows? I guess we'll get to January. I'll worry about signing players in January. Like, there's no point worrying about it now. Can't do anything about it now. And St Mirren have beat Hibs. So Hibs are beginning to go off the boil big time in the league. We're now in front of them, and we have 2 games in hand. So yeah, happy days for us. Kamara Roof. Recommended that I bring in... No, I'm not going to do that. Recommended that I bring in Al McGregor. No, definitely not. Like, McLaughlin has kept 2 clean sheets in his last 2 games, so why would we? I don't see why we would drop him. Now Celtic are playing Livy at Livingston, and who knows? I mean, Livy, that's a tough game. And Celtic do get the win then, so yeah, I was kind of hoping Livy would do us a favour, but wasn't to be. Doesn't really matter though. I'm just content on us winning our game. We now go 8 points behind Celtic, but we do have 2 in hand, so the important thing for us is to win our games in hand, and we'll be alright. Rangers sitting in 2nd. Aberdeen sitting in 7th, man. They're so low down. Aberdeen, man, having a bad season. Christian Doidge, how's he doing? Davis should be dropped by Northern Ireland. Never mind dropped. I think the guy should be retiring. Fuck, he'll be dead soon enough. Why is he still playing football? Especially, I was going to say at that level, I totally forgot he plays for us. Fuck me. I'm sure if he can get a game for us, then he's definitely good enough to play for Northern Ireland. Look at all these players that are jaded. Ah, man, Tillman needs rested. Connor Goldson needs rested. Tavernier needs rested. Damn. Now, we do have... Our next game is against Feyenoord, and that's a game we must win, so... This is going to be controversial, and I believe this could get me in a shitload of trouble if it doesn't work, but I'm actually going to rest all 3 of those guys, because... Yeah, no, I think it's vital that we have them fresh for the game against Feyenoord, because we need them if we want to go through, so... Yeah, I am actually going to make these changes. Leon King can play on the right, even though it's not his favourite position, but he can do a decent job there. Connor Goldson will take it. Thing is, if we play, we're going to have to play Sands. Didn't really want to play Sands, but we're going to have to. So Sands can play the ball-playing defender role, and Malik Tillman can come out, and we will play Scott Arfield because he's got 2 goals this season. So why not? And do we keep Cholak on, or I don't know? Morelos needs us. I don't know. Fashion Sakala's playing not bad. I put Fashion Sakala up front, but he's playing well on that side, so I don't really want to change that. No, I'm gonna keep Cholak on. I would like ideally Barisic needs rest. We're gonna play. Fuck it. We're gonna have to pay Bistigas the money. I have to play Yilmaz. I'm gonna play Cholak as well. I'm hoping that we can be a 2-0 up or something at half time, and I will bring Cholak off at the break. That's what I'm hoping. That's what we're gonna go for. Hopefully, that's the situation that we're in. But yeah, no, I'm resting too many players. I mean, we're resting Tav, we're resting Golds, and we're resting Tillman. I can't really afford to rest Cholak as well. So, yeah, let's just go and get this win here. We need to win to close the gap. And, yeah, it's going to be a big game, no doubt about it. That draw in our last match was disappointing. If we had won that, it would have been 5-5. But we can get back to winning ways here, hopefully. Aberdeen lining up with Ruse, Coulson, Scales, Stewart, McCrory, Ramadani, Polvara, Hayes, Clarkston. They've got Miofsky up front. Now, they're not doing well. They've played 11 games. They've got 0 goal difference. Now, they do have a couple of games in hand over some teams above them. So if Aberdeen can get 2 wins in the next couple of games, then, they probably will shoot up into the European places. But I'm hoping they don't get any wins here today, that's for sure. The last thing we want is Aberdeen to win here today, so let's make sure that does not happen. Ridvan Yilmaz back to McLaughlin. McLaughlin to Sands. Not quite Bobby Sands. It's Jimmy Sands. Not even Jimmy Sands. It's, what's his name? Fucking can't even remember. Is it John? No, it's not. What is his name? Ah, man, that's annoying me now. I can't even remember his name. Ball it to Ridvan Yilmaz. It's Ryan Kent in towards Fashion Sakala! He wasn't the intended target, but he got it in the end. The ball rolled through to him. Cholak, I don't know whether Cholak left it on purpose or maybe he got a shout. I don't know what happened, but the ball came through to Sakala in the end. And Sakala made sure he found the back of the net. It's Rangers 1, Aberdeen 0. The best thing I could actually hope for to happen for us. So yeah, brilliant start. I'm delighted with that. And yeah, we will see what happens now. It's Lundstrom. Ball it to Ridvan Yilmaz. It's going to be Yilmaz to cross this one in. It's a chance. It is Cholak. And oh man, 15 minutes in, it's Rangers 2, Aberdeen 0. Absolutely loving life, man. This is brilliant. This is what we wanted. Hearts are beating Ross County 1-0 thanks to Lawrence Shanklin. But here at Ibrox, it's all about the Rangers. And at the moment, things are going pretty well for us. So yeah, couldn't have asked for much more than this. This is pretty much what I wanted to be. And now we're getting a penalty. Oh, I tell you what, we've had a lot of dodgy penalties. I don't even know why we keep getting these penalties, but I'll take them. Penalty review. Surely if we get this and we score it, penalty awarded, right? I don't know. Can I sub players up before half time? I don't want them to get upset with me, but I honestly want to take Cholak off. I probably want to take Kent. Oh no, Kai Rule saves it. I think it's what's his name? Ruse, Tyler Ruse. I don't even know. I don't care. James Sands. That's Sands' name. James Sands. Look how many Aberdeen fans have turned up to Ibrox, man. They turned up to watch their team get pumped. Unlucky for them. Ramadani, Polvara, over the top. Oh, this ain't good. It's Miofsky. Oh, Miofsky. I think we all would have put money on him, big money on him scoring that, and he hasn't. Good save by McLaughlin. Bishuin then left foot it in. McLaughlin comes out, Gallers at both hands, hugs the ball tight. And Rangers then holding on to the ball here. We are approaching half time. There's about 6 minutes to go. And I am getting the subs ready. I'm getting ready to make those substitutions. So let's just get us into the break here. We can get Cholak off. and we will wrap him in cotton wool. I might even take, probably take Sakala and Kent off as well. Just get these players rotated. Robbie McCrory back to Stewart. Anthony Stewart. I think he's a bit of a bomb scare. I don't rate him. That pass wasn't good either. Fashion Sakala now. Back to James Sands. Sands will find Lundstrom. It's Sakala out to Leon King. It's a heavy touch for King. I tell you what, he's not done too bad though, coming in for Tavernier today. But Miovski, this could change the game right here. Miovski is a great save for McLaughlin. I think people were doubting McLaughlin. I've made him the number one, and he's repaying me. He is repaying me big time. That's a big save there. That goes in. Rangers in a bit of trouble. Second half. It's the lead's cut in half, but thankfully it's not, and we still have the 2-0 lead. We still have the clean sheet. Bishuman, Ramadani just skies it. So actually, no, it was blocked by Glenn Kamara there. So apologies, Ramadani. I just thought you were pish. Didn't realise Kamara got a block on that shot. But here we go. Bishuman crosses it in, back post, headed away. Kent should be the first to this. Kent brings it down. Kent plays it up to Scotty Arfield, who's just charging now at the sheep defence. He's bring the ball out wide, and Ramadani makes a good sliding tackle. But yeah, we should have scored that penalty. We should have put the game to bed. I know that. But I mean, I'd say the game is probably as close to over as you could hope for. We are in complete control here, so just more of the same in the second half. But I'm happy how we've dominated so far. I am going to make these changes though. We're going to I'll bring on Morelos. You know what? He hasn't scored in 18 games. He's without a goal this season. If he can't get a goal against Aberdeen, then when will the guy score? Honestly. We'll bring on Wright against his former club. I'll bring on Matondo as well on the wing. Did I bring on Roof for Arfield? Potentially. Glenn Kamara might drop Arfield back. I think we'll put Arfield in the midfield, and then we'll put Roof there. That is what we're going to do. So yeah, we'll do that. Let's do this. 4 substitutes then being made. Let's get into the second half. Let's go. And Josh Girelli then makes it 2-0 for Hearts against Ross County. Same scoreline we have here at Ibrox, and now with 20 minutes remaining, and we might make one more substitution. We've got one more left to make. I'm not going to probably... We'll bring on Stephen Davis for Arfield. That's what we'll do. And we'll make our last substitution, and we'll just shout here from the... We'll just tell the team to focus and see the game out. We're going to go cautious now and just make sure that we don't allow Aberdeen back into this. Secure the 2-0 win, secure the clean sheet, secure the 3 points. And we move on to the next one, and it'll set up a massive showdown with Feyenoord in the last game of the Europa League. 3 minutes of added-on time here. Leon King picks up a late booking, but there you go. Pretty uneventful game. I mean, normally these Aberdeen Rangers games, normally you get fireworks. Today that didn't really happen. We took an early 2-0 lead, and then that was pretty much it. Over from there, like I said, it was very, very quiet. Cholak missed a penalty. Had he scored that, I'm pretty sure the game would have been, beyond Aberdeen. Oh, it was beyond them in the end, but you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure had we scored that, then, it would have been a foregone conclusion. But 2-0 is a tricky scoreline. There's always a chance back in for the team. If they get the next goal, then, right, they've cut the scoreline in half. So 2-0 is always a weird scoreline, but you know what? I'm happy with that. I don't think we played our best, but it was an easy game, and it's not really, you don't really get easy games against Aberdeen that often. So for that fact alone, I'm pretty happy. But there you go, that is the win. I don't really know Fashion Sakala. If someone getting him, I think he wants a new contract. I don't think Fashion's expecting anything from you at the moment, but it might be worth having a word with him. Trying, he's a regular starter, transfer value. He's valued at 7.4 to 9 million. Let's see if we can, let's see if we can discuss a new contract. Why wouldn't we? He's playing well at the moment. Why wouldn't he? I've been talking about new contract. Okay, well, let's get it done then. I've just told Sakala that we'll get him a new contract. Let's do it. Let's get this done. Let's go. Discuss, enter new contract, negotiate. Fuck his agent. I don't care what his agent says. I want to get Fashion Sakala signed to a new deal. So let's go. Boom. He's happy. Oh, what? It was 24k. Oh no, I can't be doing that, man. I can't be doing that. When's his contract run out? No, I can't believe Fashion Sakala wants. Wait, his contract doesn't run out till 2025, man. That's... Wait. Hold on a minute. Wait, nah, man. Right. Let me see here. Alright, we'll give him... What about a year extension? And I'll bump you up... God, man, this is going to kill us. I'll bump you up to 10 grand a week. Like, that is literally the most I can do. We'll give loyalty bonus 20k and agent fee. Give agent fee. You can have 20k as well. What is the current? Oh god. So right, I was just checking that. Right. So here we go. 20. We'll bump this up to 10, and then we want an extra year out of you. That has to be it. No, he wants 23. No, I'm not giving you that. You've got 3 years. No, fuck it. Definitely not. No, I'm sorry. It's not happening. It's just not happening. I thought I didn't realise he'd want that much more money. Honestly, that's mad. Rangers have paid Bestikas 250k for Yilmaz. Yeah, I'm not surprised about that. And yeah, that then sets up the UEFA Europa Group F match against Feyenoord Rotterdam. They will be at home. We'll have to travel to Holland. And yeah, guys, we have to win that if we want to advance out of our group. So it's going to be difficult. I'm under no illusion. That is what the group looks like. So if we win, then the likelihood is we'll finish second. If we win and Union Berlin lose, then we would finish top. But considering Slovakia have lost all 5 games, I just don't really see them turning up and beating Union Berlin in the final match. So at the moment, it looks like the best we can do is beat Feyenoord and settle for second place. So that's what I think the best is we can hope for. That is what we'll try and get. And yeah, hopefully we can get it done, guys. If we do not beat Feyenoord, our Europa League journey and European journey in general will end in the next game. So we have to win. We have to beat Feyenoord. It's as simple as that. Beat Feyenoord and we continue in Europe. Don't beat Feyenoord and it's domestic football for the rest of the season. That will be in the next stream, guys. That game will be absolutely massive. Make sure you tune in for that one. It's going to be an absolute belter of a game. And that's it. It's pretty much it, guys, for this stream. If you want to show some support, if you want to help me, you can always subscribe with, I believe if you subscribe with your Amazon Prime, Twitch, it's free, so you can do that if you want, or you can donate bits. I don't even know what bits do, but if you want to donate me some bits, then by all means, feel free, and I guess I'll figure out what to do with them down the line. If you're watching this on repeat on YouTube, then, you know what, man, I appreciate it. I sometimes get people asking how you can support as well. Just by liking the videos and playing the fit, even if I'm boring you, even if we're getting beat 10-0 and you get pissed off, if you just like keep it playing on a tab, if you keep the video playing on a tab and don't watch it, the watch minutes helps. You know, just the video playing itself always helps. So if you want to do us any favours, if you want to help me out here, then that is how you can do it. You don't have to give me money, you don't have to do any of that shit. You just have to like each vid and just watch each vid, and that's it. And all comments as well. You know, I appreciate comments, and it helps you get higher up the algorithms as well, and it makes you like appear in more searches and stuff like that. So yeah, if you want to comment, like, all that good stuff, I will appreciate it, guys, immensely. And that is it. What I would really appreciate, though, is Cholak hat-trick Feyenoord. That's it. Next game, next episode, Anthony Cholak, hat-trick in the opening 10 minutes. And then we just sit back, put our feet up, and enjoy the rest of the game, and then await our opponents in the knockout stages of the Europa League. That's what I'm hoping for. That's the dream. Dare to dream, and maybe our dreams will come true. But I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Till then, I've been Scotland 90. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later, and peace.